Coming up, the 7 most common questions asked by first-time homebuyers. Question number 1, should I buy instead of rent? Well, that depends on so many things. I mean, mainly yourself, okay? Keep in mind, obviously, buying a home, it's a great investment, and really it's a great privilege. There's nothing like home ownership, but it comes with a lot of responsibility. When you rent, you don't really have that much responsibility. It's temporary, you don't own it. If the washing machine goes out, if the fridge goes out, if the AC goes out, they've got you covered. When you own a home, you got to foot that bill yourself. Question number 2, am I ready to buy? Okay, when are you ready to buy? When you've got a pre-qualification and you know which house you want to buy. That's when you're ready to buy. Question number 3, does my credit score impact my ability to buy?
Duh.
Absolutely, your credit score impacts your ability to buy. It's just like anything else. You have a good credit score, you will be qualified for a loan, which will help you become a homeowner. If you have a poor credit score, like below 580, then you're not going to qualify to buy a home. Unless you've got, like $200,000 of cash in a storage.
This is it. This is what you've been working for.
Next question, how much do I need for a down payment? This is actually a really great question because there's so many different answers to that. Traditionally, and many people still to this day believe that you need 20% of the purchase price for a down payment. So that means if you wanted to buy a $200,000 house, you've got to have $40,000 in the bank. I don't know about you, but I don't know too many people that have that. There's also other programs out there. The most commonly known and commonly referred to program is the FHA loan, which only requires a 3.5% down payment and a mortgage insurance payment included in your mortgage every month for the life of that mortgage. But there's many other programs as well. I'm sure people have heard of no down payment programs and down payment assistance programs, and those exist too. I'll have another video about that with our very own and highly recommended lender.
Mom, 20%.
Here's a great question. What are the homeowner's tax benefits? This is an awesome question because yes, there indeed are tax benefits when becoming a homeowner. When becoming a homeowner, let's say that the monthly mortgage payment is about $1,500. Especially when you're starting out, of those $1,500, only a very tiny portion actually goes to paying off the loan. The rest go to property taxes and interest. That interest, though, is tax deductible, whereas when you're renting and rent is about $1,500, you get 0 tax breaks on that. You can't write off any of those $1,500 that go towards rent, and you are going to have to pay taxes on all $1,500 of that rent payment. Whereas when you have a $1,500 mortgage payment, more than half of that is tax deductible. So there are definitely tax benefits in being a homeowner. Next question, what is the difference between being pre-qualified and pre-approved? That's another great question. Potato, potato. Those are just words thrown out there to, I think, confuse people and discombobulate them and meddle this whole thing more up. Like, it shouldn't have to be more complicated than it already is. Pre-approved, pre-qualified, potato, potato, tomato, tomato. What I will say about in Arizona, for all of my Arizona residents watching this, there is a specific form from the Arizona Association of Realtors that needs to be filled out in order to, be pre-qualified to buy a house. There are other institutions that send a letter. Out here in Arizona, the market is so hot. If somebody puts a home for sale, somebody makes an offer to them and has just that bank letter compared to somebody else who submits an offer. If the home seller receives an offer with a pre-qualification letter that just says, "Dear so-and-so home seller, our client so-and-so, Betsy, is pre-qualified for a home loan in the amount of XYZ dollars. Any questions, give us a call." Whereas the Arizona Association of Realtors pre-qualification form, it's legit. Like, it says, yeah, we've checked their bank statements, we've checked their tax documentation, we've checked all these things, and they have the money to buy. So if you're a home seller and you get You get 2 offers. One's got the letter, one's got the Arizona Association pre-qualification. That's the money one. That's the offer that's going to get accepted. It's the same, pre-approved or pre-qualified. Okay, last question. How do I get the best mortgage? Shop around. Talk to at least 3 home lenders and go with the one who gives you the best deal, the lowest interest rate, whatever works best for your down payment and closing costs. You're going to have to give in one area to get in the other one. For example, a very low interest rate will more than likely require a large down payment. If you qualify for one of these no down payment loans or down payment assistance, your interest rate is likely to be higher. So whichever one fits for your situation. That's it.
My man.
Hey party people, thanks for watching, and if you really like that video, then put a ring on it and click the subscribe button down below.